In order to take your exams, you're going to need to download a software called Respondus Lockdown Browser. This allows you to take your exam at home. That way you do not have to go to a testing center in order to take your exams. So I'm going to walk you through how to download that onto your personal computer really quickly. So this is our homepage. If you go right here to Online Internet Courses, the same place you go, hopefully you log into your Blackboard course, you'll notice down here under Other Helpful Links, download the Respondus Lockdown Browser, Respondus Lockdown Browser Quick Guide, and so on. So this is actually the one that we want. We want to download. You can look at the quick guide if you would like to, or you can also watch this video that's provided. We're going to click on Install Now. We're just going to save it. It's going to save to my desktop. And it should be good to go. So yours may be a little bit different depending on which Windows you're running or if you're running a Mac. If you are, it does have the system requirements in the Mac version there if you need those, so feel free. If you do have any problems, I'm not an expert in Respondus, so if you have problems with it, try contacting Help Desk. I can try to troubleshoot for you, but like I said, you know, they do this all the time more than I do. So we're going to choose English. Go ahead and accept the terms. You can print them out if you need to. Okay, now that it's installed, there should be a little icon that will say Lockdown Browser, and it's the one that I've saved. We're going to open it. Okay, so now we're going to open this and let it run, and I want you to notice, since I've got Google Chrome up, I'm doing a search for Respondus. It's going to open in this new tab. It's going to look something like this when it opens, but look, it tells me you must close the following program. You can't have anything on the internet going at the time. So unfortunately, it's going to have to close down in order for it to launch, but you click on that icon in order to get into your Blackboard. Don't go, to try to get on there with like Google Chrome or Firefox. Click on the icon first. If you try to go in through Google Chrome or Firefox or Internet Explorer, something like that, it's going to ask you for a password. There's not a password to these exams. If you do ask me for the password, I know that you didn't click on the icon on your desktop, and that's what you need to do in order to do this. So if I click yes, it's going to close down the screen recorder. If I'm not ready to take the exam and I don't want it to close everything down, you can just click no, and Respondus will shut itself down. But that's how you're going to take your exams from now on. So again, I wanted to show you what happens if you try to do it the incorrect way. You try to go use Google Chrome. So I clicked on Google Chrome. I'm in our classroom. I go over here to Unit 1. And I go down to the Unit 1 exam. I see that Respondus is required, but I'm forgetting that important step of closing this out and going straight to the icon on my desktop. So when I try to do it here, it gives me all the information, click to begin, and then it says it requires that you use Respondus Lockdown Browser. Start Respondus Browser and navigate back to the assessment to continue. So again, there's not a password here. It's telling you what to do. You close this out. So we close this, we click on this, then it will take us back into our course and we can take the exam that way. Okay, so again, I know it's kind of weird and different that you have to go to this icon in order to take your exams, but you'll get the hang of it after this first exam, I promise. Again, if you do have problems with downloading this, or if you don't want to download it on your PC, that's fine. We have computer labs at all 3 locations in Sulphur Springs, Greenville, and Paris. You're more than welcome to come up here and use our computers in the libraries. And with these exams, they're open book, so feel free to, print out what you need to, take notes if you need to. Again, you don't have to do this in the testing center. You can do this from home or from a public library or even the school library. The only thing with public libraries is you probably can't download anything. So, your school library, if you're a high school student, they may allow you to do that, but definitely here at PJC, we have Lockdown Browser on all of our computers, so come up here if you're having problems and you can take the exams here if you need to.